Good day. Welcome to Just Another Messenger, your daily decode of the digital, the political, and the prophetic. I'm your host, Tamara L. Powered by AI, grounded in truth, and fueled by rebellion, we sift through noise to bring you what they won't say out loud. If you're ready to unplug from the matrix and plug into the message, let's begin. Would you hand over the federal government to a pre-assembled shadow team? Because that's exactly what was organized under the name Project 2025, a high-speed, high-stakes operation to restructure American power. What started as conservative frustration with bureaucracy during Trump's first term has now evolved into a fully timed multi-phase effort, the mandate for leadership, the conservative promise. Today, we break down the exact schedule, milestones, and pending tasks of Project 2025, and how close they are to pulling it off. In a previous segment From Reagan to Trump, the mandate to remake America, we define the origin of the mandate for leadership. Project 2025 was publicly announced by the HeritageFoundation in 2022. But the seeds were planted during Trump's chaotic 2016 to 2020 term. Insiders describe it as a do-over, a way to bypass the disorganization and internal resistance that plagued Trump's early presidency. Back then, key appointments stalled, agencies pushed back, and policy rollouts were inconsistent. In response, Heritage and dozens of right-wing organizations crafted a timeline. A four-phase framework with a single goal: take back control of the administrative state. These phases were meant to run from 2022 through Inauguration Day 2025. Let's decode them. Phase 1, Policy Formation, 2022. Task: compile the Mandate for Leadership 2025 Policy Manual, over 900 pages. Completed. Every federal department got a conservative rewrite. From the Department of Education to the EPA, each section outlines which programs to gut, which leaders to remove, and what new directives to impose. Phase 2, Personnel Database, 2022 to 2023. A task: build a database of over 20,000 pre-cleared conservative loyalists. Status: in progress. Led by former Trump aides and groups like America First Legal, they've created a deep bench of lawyers, bureaucrats, and military advisors trained to execute without resistance. But internal sources say vetting is behind schedule. Many candidates lack the security clearances or experience needed. Phase 3, Training Academy, 2023 to 2024. A task: create a Presidential Administration Academy to prep recruits for office. Status: ongoing/incomplete. As of spring 2025, only a fraction of the Academy's planned cohorts have completed the program. The Heritage Foundation admits more funding and partnerships are needed to scale up quickly. Phase 4, Transition Takeover, 2024 to 2025. Task: onboard their team. Be ready by day 1. Status: now active. This includes identifying which civil servants to fire, reviving ScheduleF, an executive order allowing mass federal employee reclassification and termination, installing operatives across DOJ, DHS, and Treasury immediately after the election. Despite momentum, several key tasks remain incomplete. 1. Legal infrastructure for ScheduleF. Trump signed this in late 2020, but it was reversed by Biden. Project 2025 plans to reinstate it within hours of inauguration, but must survive legal challenges. 2. Digital communications strategy. Heritage Foundation acknowledged a lack of a modern online strategy to combat mainstream media. A pending initiative involves building a conservative state media apparatus and leveraging influencers. 3. Swing state penetration. Project 2025's success hinges on localized support. So far, outreach to conservative operatives in Wisconsin, Georgia, and Pennsylvania has lagged behind schedule. 4. Interfacing with the RNC. Despite sharing goals, internal leaks reveal tensions between Trump's administration and the Project 2025 task force, mainly about who controls the final appointment list. As of now, we're in the final countdown. By July 2025, the full machine goes into effect. Here's what to expect. Continuation of mass firings in the Department of Justice, Education, and Health and Human Services. A full regulatory rollback on environmental protections and pandemic-era measures. The Department of Defense restructured to fit America First priorities, including border militarization. It's a hostile seizure of the federal government by ideological design. So where does this leave the American people? With a ticking clock, a trained army of loyalists, and a fully mapped-out blueprint to restructure democracy, Project 2025 didn't wait for your vote. It's already built the system it wants. This is just another messenger. And this exposé was meant to arm you with one thing: awareness. Until next time, stay informed, stay alert, and stay loud.